had to apologise to Dane because I've just overreacted so badly. Usually I'm pretty chill about this stuff, I don't know. Before we jump into the video, we just want to quickly thank our Patreon supporters.
Your support of our channel every month is what helped make this Langkawi trip happen, and for that we appreciate it. Also, while we were there, we picked up some postcards and they'll be with you guys soon. If you'd like to find out more about the benefits of joining us on Patreon, head to patreon.com/Danger and Stacey, or check the video description below. Today we're leaving Kuala Lumpur and we're going to be heading to, we'll take you along with us to go and check out...
yeah, bye! We're leaving.
We're going to go and check out Langkawi Island.
So I've actually been to Langkawi Island, and for those of you that don't know, it's an island off the west coast.
Yeah, like
of Malaysia.
northwestish, yeah.
Yeah, and it's really popular in terms of tourism for local Malay.
Yeah, I think it's predominantly Malaysian. From the reading that I did, I think there's about 4 million visitors per year. Just quick
You've been on Wikipedia.
Quick stat time, yeah. But the population of the island is actually only about 100,000, so it's relatively small, so we should be able to get on a scooter. We've booked a really nice accommodation out in, like away from the hustle, in like the rice fields, sort of. It's got a beautiful view and swimming pool. That took about 40 minutes. I think it was supposed to take closer to an hour, but our driver was absolutely caning it. I think some of the motorways are 80 or 90 kilometers an hour. And I looked over and he was doing above 120, just caning it. And then even went through, there's a couple of toll roads as well. And I think he went through one of the tolls that we waited for a little while. The queues were enormous, and then he went into the truck lane, handed over his little card with just like a 5 ringgit note, and said something in Malay that I didn't pick up. And then next thing I know, we drove off. So I think he just gave me a little bit of cash, get us here as fast as possible. So lucky for us, we've got that lounge access, which we've mentioned quite a few times. So we're just going to grab a coffee, grab some breakfast before we go and check in. That really didn't go to plan at all. Sometimes travel is challenging.
I just got a little bit grizzly just then. Danger had to take over.
So we prepaid for a 30 kilo bag on purpose because we knew we had a little bit more stuff, because we've been preparing to go to a couple of cold places, which we've hinted at. We only used 25 kilos of that because it was all we could fit in. And then it turned out that this is the strictest flight in over 2 years of traveling full time.
Domestic Malaysian flight, like
with
so
Air Asia. This is the strictest flight we have ever been on in terms of carry-on luggage. They weighed everybody's carry-on, and turned out it was 7 kilo limit. We were both 2 or 3 kilos over, and so we both got sent back. So then the trouble was, we'd checked in our big bag, which we hadn't used all of it, and basically, to cut a long story short, this one? Okay. Collectively, we were under the limit with our check-in bag and the bags on our back, but that didn't matter, so we basically had to check in Stacey's wheelie suitcase.
Now, it's a long story, but basically I'm carrying our laptops in this bag because they couldn't accept that they were in this bag.
Even though they wouldn't let us distribute it between the two of us the exact same way, so I had to go and buy that bag as well. So yeah, it's been a fun 20 minutes trying to figure out a plan. Anyway, we had to pay 80 ringgit to check in, like was a 9 kilo bag basically. Well, not even that.
I just had to apologise to Dane because I've just overreacted so badly. Usually I'm pretty chill about this stuff, I don't know. This one caught me off guard.
It's because we'd paid extra to make sure that we didn't run into any problems, and then we just completely ran into problems. Anyway. That's enough. Now we're off to Langkawi. It's going to be fun.
302 bound for Langkawi. The commander of this flight is Captain Adam. This flight will take approximately 1 hour. Your safety or large items must be placed in the overhead compartment. Keep small items, including laptop cases or handbags, under the seat in front of you.
can start to happen a little bit with travel days. It's like all of a sudden you land, you get your bag, you start moving, you book a taxi, you drive, what, 8 minutes around the road?
Yeah, and you've got like things in your hands and stuff, so you can't really pick up the camera. But
Well,
we've
your
arrived.
new bag, right?
Oh my gosh, my cute new bag.
What, is this any of this familiar? Like, not this place in particular, but was the airport anything? Nothing?
I have zero recollection of being here.
What date was it though? When did you say?
It was 2008. So
Shit,
it was a
okay,
long
so it was
time
like
ago.
11 years ago.
Yeah,
So
plus my memory is just horrendous.
the airport and everything was really, really nice. Like for
It
a,
seems kind of new, right?
for a location that's got low population but huge tourism, it sort of makes sense. But everything
Yeah.
was like crystal, beautiful, shiny.
Yeah.
I don't know why I
It
said
was
crystal.
like a huge... I wanted to go shopping.
Was there really shops there? I didn't notice.
Yeah, they were like, yeah. Well,
looks
this
like-
place is like known for being duty free, so I wonder if the prices there are really low.
That's a good point. Hey, look at this cute bird here. Okay, he flew away just as I came over. Anyway, let's check out the room.
Come on in. Very low bed.
We're used to that though from our last place.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much on the floor. Nice desk and everything. It feels really new, like renovated. And here, bathroom.
Nice tiles and stuff, eh? It's
They,
all like reflective and flash.
They managed to take some really nice photos online of the shower, but we've only just discovered that it's like over the toilet. That's okay.
2 for 1 Asia deal. You can be sitting
Yeah.
there while that's running. Alright, we're going to go and check out. One of the reasons that we wanted to come here is because of its location, being a little bit away from everything, and the swimming pool and stuff looked really nice with the grass and the greenery, and the surrounding area seemed like it was a really nice chill spot to come in.
Have you got the key?
Yes. Pretty chill.
There's a buffalo back there, can you see it?
Oh wow.
I feel like we're back in Vietnam.
It does feel like Vietnam.
So Danger just found out that it was 40 ringgit per day to hire a scooter. So I think because it's quite late, we'll probably just get a grab down to the beach and watch the sunset. I've found a place that has like bean bags and happy hour, and then tomorrow we'll probably rent a scooter in the morning.
It's cheap, hey, Grab, so
Yeah,
cheap.
8 ringgit to go like, how long does it say? Maybe like 10-minute drive?
That's so cheap.
Yeah, that's
So
great.
then-
And like in a touristy place, that's really good.
And we can drink for happy hour.
Oh yeah.
So just been dropped off at Cenang Beach. This is the main beach, we think. This is the most touristy, the most busiest, the most developed anyway. What do you think about so far, like driving around?
So you know how I said I have absolutely no memory?
Yeah.
Okay, so some memories came back.
Flooding back.
And I do remember it being quite like, no, I don't want to say barren, but like there
Oh,
are
yeah.
large open spaces outside of town, which is where we're staying.
Yeah.
Where there's just like not much other than like rice paddies and
Just quite dry and,
Yeah.
and like brown, and maybe it's the
Yeah.
time of year as well.
I feel like the touristy stuff is quite concentrated along this
Along the
area.
strip, yeah. So we are just we're right at the end of, just finished the dry season, so the rain is about to come, and maybe that'll make things a little bit more green and a bit brighter and everything, but this looks like a really nice spot here. Look at this. So the place we wanted to go to was strangely not even set up. There were no beanbags out. It's really weird. It's 5 o'clock and it's really quiet. It's empty. There's no one really around except for the people that are like sunbathing out here. So it's very weird. So we're heading down this direction anyway. We'll just sort of see where it takes us and see what sort of vibe we get once we're there. So we found a spot, it's called Yellow Beach Cafe. We've got a 1 litre jug there of Tiger, which is 35 ringgit, so you do pay a premium obviously, but check out the view. We've got some music playing now, so there's a little bit more of a scene here, a little bit more of a vibe. What most people come here and do is water sports all along the beachfront. In fact, all in the background you can see a guy out there, there's a couple of boats floating out there, there's actually multiple people. Seems like it's the thing to do. I don't know if I'll be able to talk Stacey into it, but this is a cool spot. We've got like an upstairs area up there and then a bit more of like a sit down chill out bar over there. If you've been watching us for a while now, you'd know generally every time we arrive in a place it's normally quite hard to get situated, so you often just go for what's easiest, which is normally Western food, Western prices and comfort. So we always end up doing beer and pizza, and it's probably because those are like our 2 favourite things anyway. You might be surprised to know that in 3 weeks of being in Malaysia we haven't had a single drink. So this is the first time we said we're going to be healthy. I remember being at the airport going down the escalator and I said, while we're here we're going to be healthy, and we totally were. This is the first time that we've had a bit of a blowout, but Malaysian chicken satay is next level amazing. So we've got some here. The thing that I love about the Malaysian stuff is that it's like a real charcoaly taste to it, and the sauce isn't like an oily peanut butter, which is what like maybe the poor versions are made of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, rich.
It's a really rich, really raw, like authentic sort of taste. And my glass is slipping away, and that charcoal just adds like a perfect layer to it. A few 1 litre beers later.
Oh my god, it's so dark you can't even see.
Oh, you can, facing this way. Wait, go back a bit, go back a bit. No, we're screwed. Maybe not at all.